What's happening, everybody? My name is Denton. Thanks so much for joining me on another one. Thank you very much to the patrons. I've got my headphones on. I can't even hear myself talk. Guys, it had to be done. It won the patron poll by a distance again. It's Drake with More Life. Why are Drake albums so damn long? 1 hour, 21 minutes on this one. I'm excited to hear this. I know some of the songs off it already just because of radio play. This was when Drake started to really go clear in the UK around this, well, a little bit before this. Hotline Bling, I would say, is the moment Drake went clear in the UK. Some people disagree with me. They say he's been around forever. Of course, he's been massive. But there's difference when someone hits true mainstream. But a lot of these tracks made it to the radio as well. But yeah, just thank you very much to all the patrons. If you're wondering how it works, on my Patreon, which is the entire support structure for the channel, please do go and click on the link in the description to check it out. Every single week, I ask the patrons to put the #1 album that they'd like me to react to in a thread. I go through that thread, I see all the ones that have been upvoted the most, and I put 4, 5, 6 of those in a poll, and the winner of that poll becomes the album that goes up on the Patreon that week. A few weeks later, they make it across to YouTube. But if you want to be involved in all of that, if you want to get involved in uncut single song reactions as well over on the Patreon, and if you want to support a channel where all of the ad revenue goes to UMG mainly, but the record labels, and please do click on the link in the description below for the Patreon and have a look. Over 800 strong. So thank you so much for that. Guys, I'm just going to jump in. It's going to be long enough as it is. Drake, More Life. Let's do it.
More tune for your head top, so watch how you speak on my name, you know?
He's going to be speaking like this a lot in this video, isn't he? I just find it weird. Imagine if I started speaking like that.
More everything. Must've never had your phone tap. All that yapping on the phone shit. You must really love the road life. All that never coming home shit.
That beat is amazing. The frequency of that beat straight away got me. The key of it, I don't know what it was, because it's quite simple in terms of the pure notes that are being used and the instruments being used, but something about how it all worked together, the mix of it just hit immediately.
The front door, money 5, 10, 20s, hand sanitized out of your count that. Me and Gibble was about that for 20 G's. I brought the game to his knees. I ain't make too much these days to ever say poor me. Where you at, I never see you.
I say all the time, Drake is very funny. I don't know if he knows how funny he is because of the stuff he says is so ridiculous. But he's very funny.
Roll, yeah. I'm not kidding, play. This kid doesn't play about the flow, yeah. Y'all keep playing with your nose, yeah. You get high and do the most, yeah. How you let a kid fighting ghosts, writing rumors turn into a ghost. Oh, you niggas.
Okay, that was a hard start.
That's Baka. He's a no long talker. Quick to let the motherfucking text slam. We don't need to hear about the next man. If it's a chit chat thing, better talk nice. Murder on a beat, so it's not nice. Let me whop twice. Now you man are on a diss ting. Just no man like Chubbs, he's a fixer.
It is weird to hear him talk like that. I understand that's also slang in Toronto as well. Obviously, very, very UK sounding slang with that sort of stuff. It is weird to hear Drake talk like that because I know that's not the way he used to talk. And that's not the way he used to rap. But at the same time, I can't let it distract me through the whole project. I assume there's going to be a lot of that through the whole project. And I know he does it now. It doesn't bother me that much. Like, whatever.
The whole thing.
Man gets duppy when we touch a button. Man catch suckers and we touching something. Man gets stuck in, yeah, we stuck in something. Mac 10 and the special flies and the text slide. Nutty shit like something just climbed at the X-Files. Textbook, like it's old school, like in textile.
His voice just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I tell you what, first 2 tracks, pretty damn strong so far.
Cognac, better grab a cup of something. Blue pussy like a nigga stuck or something.
Obviously know this song. I like this song. I think it sounds great. Always liked it.
Passionate from miles away. Passive with the things you say.
We contrast from the first 2 tracks, but I've always liked that song.
Trying to stay light on my toes. Just ran a light in the rose. Told me I'm looking exhausted. You hit it right on the nose. I play my part 2 like a sequel. You tell your niggas you got them on anything. Question is, do they believe you?
quite a smooth track. Georgia Smith sounded good as always. I like the beat a lot, and it's now being pulled back almost like a dance track. Interesting style. I mean, it's so weird how we've gone from those first two tracks, which is like completely different tonally, to where we are now.
Hey, hey, hey. Gonna have to teach me how to love you again. God knows I'm trying.
I mean, I think this sounds fantastic, actually. It's just not necessarily what I want to hear from Drake. I shouldn't have to put what I want from an artist on them. This is what he's trying to create right now. It does sound... I think it sounds fantastic. The production's ridiculous. Like, music like this just sounds nice when it's played nicely. It's a little strange. I can't quite wrap my head around it. I think I just like those first two tracks so much. But we can go through the rest of the album chilling like this. That's fine.
My heart is way too frozen to get broken. Unruly. Unruly. My dads. How come we can never slash and stay friends? I'm Blem for real. I might just say how I feel. I need you to stop running back to your ex. He's a waste man. I wanna know how come we can never slash and stay friends. I went to the islands and get you gold, no spray tans.
It's a bit of a boring track, really. It's alright. Again, I mean, the production on this album is of such a high quality that everything kind of sounds good. But, I mean, am I going to spin that track? Is that going to go in any sort of playlist? Not really. It's not even the best example of that type of music. I think there's much more interesting music of that style coming out of the UK at the moment. Very filler, that track.
But I can't run away. But you're just the same as I ever knew. 44, 22. You build it up to break it halfway through. I know why I fear too much.
Sanford's voice is amazing. Yeah, this is much better. Drake hasn't even been on this one.
I play.
Hermes link, ice blue mink. Tat on my wrist like I do not know what permanent is. I only get bigger, that's word of my nigga. Yeah, October firming and cut.
If we left the beach behind then for the rest of this record, because I can't hear for that. I don't mind the beat section, but...
Bros get twins but we don't look alike. I don't take naps. Me and the money are way too attached to go and do that.
Oh my god. I don't take naps, said like that. The man is hilarious. He's hilarious.
Permanent is. They want me gone. Out of the picture. It's on a high note. I switch flow like I switch time zone. Gotta do Maybach. She wanna fuck on the drive home. Yeah, met her once and I got through. But I'm top 2 and I'm not 2. And I got one, thought you had one, but it's not one, nigga, nah. Hermes link, ice blue mink.
The beat's good in this song, lyrics are kind of pointless. It was good when he talked about naps. I don't know what he just said with all the numbers just there. Still, for a filler track, which is what this is, it sounds good. I'm kind of glad we've left the beach.
It's a madness. Check my account, it's a madness. Block that account, it's a catfish. Block that account, it's a catfish. Don't know me, you better get to know me. Ooh. Stand up tall, right next to Kobe. Got the Austin Powers, a man's extra groovy. Breeze. Front row jacket, tailor made. Crackhead swag with a razor blade.
I'd love to know what people thought about this track and Giggs earlier on. I see Giggs is on again later because I'm just used to hearing these voices. It's normal to me. Giggs and Skepta are played on the radio probably almost as much as Drake over in the UK on mainstream radio. Well, not quite as much, but you know what I mean? They're played all the time on the radio. These are normal voices to me. I listen to their music a lot. But for people who never heard them before, I was wondering what they think because they really, really stand out as features so far because they're so good. Both of them are so good.
Like me, I'm a fucking villain. Go against me, that's a tough decision. Police wish I was stuck in prison. Fisheye lens on my tunnel vision. Real life grease when I touch the rhythm. Boy from the magazine. Bust my dance at the cash machine. Make it back it up, bounce on my trampoline. Like Martin Luther, man, I had a dream. Now it's my world, you can have the scene.
Jesus Christ, he absolutely slayed that track in half. Good luck. Good luck whoever's following him. And it's Quavo and Travis who are on a completely different vibe. Talk about walking into a studio and igniting the damn thing. Well done. He never misses anyway, but...
think he getting saved. Trying to show the dogs brighter days. Got a torch trying to light the way. Biting everybody, which is ironic, cause your next album probably won't ever see the light.
Why does it sound like my kid's playing a recorder in the background?
Me up, then they might take it down. Fake fuck with me back then, but it's getting hard for you to fake it now. Fuck being rich when I'm 40, man, I'm trying to make it now.
Michael Phelps with the swim moves. Michael Jordan with the tennis shoes. Defeated. I got the key to the war zone. You got the key to the biz. Hell no. Never let a nigga ride your wave. No.
Quavo's actually spitting now. I'm not used to. I kind of just assumed he was just going to talk his normal nonsense. Don't mind the guy, don't mind Migos, but never heard him say anything of any real consequence. But it's like, I got the key to the war zone, you got the key to the peace or something like that. Was that what he just said? He was actually spitting a little bit there.
Flood my roller, told my bitch, let's go snorkel. Out in Portland, trying to get in her organs. Yeah, no, I did not sound with Jay, but I still send the title away.
Hell no. Never let a nigga ride your wave. No, no way, no.
I don't mind the track, but that recorder or whatever it is in the background is really distracting. It's not too high in the mix, but it's still really distracting. I don't think it needs to be there, or at least it should be in it less or something like that. But the rest of it still sounds good. Oh, they doubled down on it. They doubled down on it at the end there.
40 got house on the lake. I ain't know we had a lake. She complaining how I'm late. I ain't know it was a date. Like a kiss from a rose, I could be the one to see your whole fate.
Nice.
So be careful what you think. Think about what you gon' say.
Listen, another good track here, and I'm actually enjoying this record quite a lot, despite the little detour to the beach. I didn't mind any of those songs, and I'm kind of glad we kind of moved past that on the record. I think this is a decent kind of sort of pop rap record. It's not exactly Drake at its most bar heavy, but then you get a nice little line like that Seal line in there. And again, the beats are really good. Enjoyable record. I mean, very long way to go yet.
When she busted down, I said, thanks for giving to me like a pilgrim. Cold world, I've been chilling. A-Town, I stay down. Yeah, it's all in the wrist. This one here out the fence. Trap jumping like the Carter. Fine ass be finessing. Yeah, I love my fans, but I don't want to take pictures in the restroom. Trace guard with a 6 guard.
2 Chainz up there is one of the funniest rappers as well.
Sweet like he sleep. We ain't doing too much talking. I'm talking about talking like a speech. Like the president, I kill him meat. I said I'ma use a name like who is he? Got some gold on, leprechaun sheets. Deep sleep, short for deceased. Big bezel on the paddock. First mattress. I'm talking wood, pants down. I'm talking woods like them clowns. I got my meat.
You say, what are you talking about? I've listened to every single word. Every single line is funny, but I don't really know what the point you're trying to make is. But it doesn't matter.
Big cup of act, I'm drowsy. I'm still posted up where you first found me.
Drake's had a drink and he's got all possessive.
Can't just leave it off that way. Sha-na-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na.
Sounds like the grown-ups in Charlie Brown.
Going back there tonight, and you know what's on my mind. So you had my love and I gave you all my trust. Would you come?
Assuming this is about some sort of transition between going out with Rihanna and then going out with Jennifer Lopez. You've got the Jennifer Lopez sample there. I mean, I don't care about any of that sort of stuff, to be honest.
Demon just got out of can. I gave my bro in advance. Love is just not in my plans. Not even taking a chance. Life with my brothers is deep. Long as they all on their feet. Long as they pockets is grease. I'm in a penthouse, but still nothing is sweet.
I'm in a penthouse, still nothing is sweet. How's it come up with this shit?
Bringing that dirty. Bringing that 30. Music with a quick extension. Ringing up 30. Whipping that white girl. Yeah. Cooking that Cersei. I was pushing that dark shit. Pushing that charcoal. Platman. Dominant murder.
Big couple of performances from gigs on this record. Big.
The city gets stronger when everybody is speaking, not when everybody out here beefing. We got it now, we just gotta keep it. The honor mention. Not trying to be 4 for inches, I'm trying to go the distance. Yeah. Distance, I'm on a different mission. This the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. How you forget to fill up with gas on the road to riches? Too overly ambitious, too late to fix it. Be honest with myself and take ownership. Opinions started to burn when tables started to turn.
This will always be my favourite Drake. Just slick rapping, interesting lines, and then just fucking funny stuff.
Taking credit, I know I deserve more, I just never said it. 2 middle fingers as I make an exit. Winning is problematic. People like you more when you working towards something, not when you have it. Way less support from my peers in recent years as I get established. Start to lose meaning. Maybe I share it with too many people. Back then it used to just feel like our secret. Back when I would write and not think about how they receive it. How they go from not wanting me at all to wanting to see me lose it all. Things get dark, but my aura just... See, I know because I study you closely.
What's he talking about here? Oh, he's talking about Meek here. Okay. Beats on this record.
Don't understand, on a yacht, me and all the dogs, acting like some dogs. We evolved, used to think vacation meant Niagara Falls, swear to God, man. Bad attitude, telling who to calm down, trying to cool it all down.
Look at I'm really enjoying this whole record. I mean, we're in 17 tracks. It's gone all over the place stylistically. But just, I can't really think of anything that really missed. There's some stuff that's a little bit mid, some stuff that's a little bit filler. But now he's here spitting on the last track here again. I mean, I'm here for it. We've got Kanye, Party, and Young Thug's features still to come. I think this is pretty good. I really do.
Because I'm not playing with them, can you not see the difference? I mean, I keep the fucking lights on in the building, man. My record deal should be 500 million. Guys, watch with the buzz face. Never met the plug, but I rap about the plug face. Never met myself, I don't remember who I was face. He ain't even died, I bought with his inheritance. All that's in my account at the Bank of America.
Much more quickly without this confrontation that I'm hearing in your tone these days. When others go low, we go high.
Good advice. Kanye's home.
Every time we touch down, better go up. Remember doing shows, ain't nobody show up. Till me and being broke finally broke up. Watch out for me, I'm about time to shake the dice. They gon' bang this here all summertime. Watch out for me, I'm about to glow.
It's weird, I haven't heard this song. I just feel like I would have, but yeah, sounds good here. Nice, got almost slight Jesus is King precursor, but it's not like Kanye hasn't had this type of sound throughout all his music. Nice track. Not legendary, but yeah, nice.
Oh, yes, it's different. Thank God I'm Christian. Remember how this all begun. Already. Girl, I know you know already. Girl, I know you know already.
I mean, every day. Saturday to Saturday. You see that I've been going through it.
Very delicate, every element of this track. It's smooth, but it's also delicate, very nice, gentle production. Party sounding incredibly smooth, Drake sounding smooth, not too much going on, nice and quiet. Yeah, very, very sort of elegantly, delicately put together this track. That's why it's working so well.
Gotta let me know something. What are you on?
I mean, that screamed album closer. Real nice track. Where we go from now, I'm not sure. But I've grown to like Party Next Door more and more the more I've heard him. I think when I first heard him, I was expecting, just because of the comparisons of The Weeknd, just because so many people were recommending him after I've been listening to The Weeknd, I was expecting something that hit me at the same sort of level of impact. As I've listened to his music more, I realise it's much gentler, much smoother, much more kind of wistful, and you kind of float off into it. It's a very different type of vibe, actually. They're actually not that similar at all. And I've grown to like it more and more. That was a really nice combination, a really nice track. But now suddenly we've got 3 tracks.
Yeah.
That's when they smile in my face. Whole time they wanna take my place. Whole time they wanna take my place. You changed up, I caught that whole play. Since then it's never been the same. That's when they smile in my face. Whole time they wanna take my place.
Sounds good. I keep looking for gaps, keep looking for problems with this record. I don't really know why. I think that's because I decided in my mind it was so long and I wasn't a huge fan of Views on first listen. I do need to go back and give that record more time. Though I was kind of expecting this again, and obviously Scorpion being so long as well does have some real down moments like Ratchet Happy Birthday. But here I just think consistently it's just pretty good all the way through. I don't know if there's anything that's really, really been mind-blowingly outstanding on this one. I really like the first two tracks. I really like when Giggs and Skepta got involved. I did like that track with Party. There's plenty of good solid songs, but everything on here is it's pretty damn good. It's like it's very listenable considering how long it is.
Somehow feeling rough. Let it on me something. I won't beat it up or something. You a diamond at the rub or something. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't know if we needed this song, track 21 on this record. It's not the best I've heard Thugs, not the best I've heard Drake. I don't really like the beat. I'd say this is the only bad song on here. It's not even a bad song, it's just I don't really feel like it needs to be here.
I need some satisfaction. A little less talk, a little more action. Yeah. Styling, no. Dissing, but got pictures with me smiling, no. All the things you need, you still want problems, though. All the things I know, I still been silent, though. Don't have no time to be no Romeo. All the love I need is at the rodeo. Might move our annual shit to the dome. I need 40,000 people to see what I'm on. Yeah. Ducked a lot of spiteful moves. Underdo the beating, I open up like a double click. More blessings because I'm generous.
I said the other song was an album closer. This is an album closer.
Scary whenever I close my eyes at night. Waking up to public statements about my private life. I leave for like 3 months and 6 days. Never stick around to see shit change. Get little updates. Texts in my inboxes have been popping. They don't know they gotta be faster than me to get to me. No one's done it successfully. Or anything that'll burden me. That's the reason you can feel the tension and the urgency. Last chance I get to make sure that you take it personally.
This is so good. So good. Listen, whenever Drake spits, I'm a fan, but this is just captivating, and I'm just listening to somebody at a level of stardom that, you know, will never understand truly. And how often do you actually get to hear the inner workings of someone like that really talk about it like that? You don't really. If you think about all the pop stars of the past, you never hear about this sort of stuff. Maybe a little bit in interviews, but not put on a song like this. And I know it's not uncommon for rappers to sometimes talk about this stuff, but he just has a way of being so eloquent about it, and you're so captivating about it. This. You can't fuck with this.
I am a reflection of all of your insecurities. Behind closed doors, a lot of six God worshiping. Maybe getting back to my regular life will humble me. I'll be back 2018 to give you the summary. More life.
I really enjoyed the project. I really did. I preferred it to Views on first listen of both. I really didn't think that there was necessarily a bad song on there, and considering how long the record was, I thought it was pretty strong throughout. I don't think there was any incredibly high moments, perhaps apart from that last song, which really was a standout. But as a record, I don't think it was quite on the level of a Take Care. I don't think it was quite on the level of Nothing Was the Same. I don't think there was enough bar heavy tracks to put it on the level of If You're Reading This. But at the same time, it's a kind of combination of everything that Drake's become. Plus the weird beach little out a few tracks, sort of Madiba rhythm type of thing going on there, which is actually in isolation with just a few tracks in there was very enjoyable. If it had been a whole record of that, I don't think I'd have enjoyed that, but it's 3 or 4 tracks or whatever it was, actually really enjoyable, and I do like Passionfruit. I think it's a great song. So yeah, I did actually really enjoy that. That would be something that I could put on all the time and listen to, and even though it was all over the place thematically, it kind of worked. Really, really nice to see some standout verses from Giggs and Skepta on there as well. I saw Dave speaking, heard Dave speaking. Would have been nice to have heard a verse from him as well. But you have to give credit to Drake. Yes, he may want to take a little bit from that culture and that artist, but there's no doubt that he's also showcasing those artists to an incredibly huge audience and letting them really, really go off on the songs. There was no... Listen, Drake's ego is whatever it is, I don't know, but at the same time, like, Skepta went off, Giggs went off. It's not like those guys were kind of curtailed on their verses, or Drake had to be better on them in his verses or anything like that. He was happy to let those guys really go off, so I think that's got to be credit shown there. It just makes the songs better, and that's what it should be all about. Really enjoyed it, man. I know some people will probably be crying out for a Scorpion reaction. I heard that a lot when it came out, so there's no real point in me reacting to it as a record. I think it's an underrated record. I think there's plenty of good tracks on there, some duff ones as well, but you're going to get that in a 90-minute Drake album. But overall, yeah, listen, there's no doubt that I'm a fan. I find him funny, I find him weird, I find him unusual, I find him sometimes cheesy, sometimes corny, but like when he's on a track like Do Not Disturb like that, there aren't many people genuinely that can really step to him. He does have a gift for that sort of stuff, and he also has a gift for pop music, and he also has a gift for creating memes and moments and things like that. And even Tootsie Slide is a song that's grown on me, so he has the magic touch. There's no two ways about it, and I'm looking forward to the next album. I may well go back and do old stuff as well. I know there's the very first record that I missed and some old mixtapes as well, so if the demand is there, there's no reason to not do it. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Thanks so much to the patrons for suggesting this one. Can you suggest me a slightly shorter record next week? That's all I'm asking for. Guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Alright, peace.